How you doing? My name's Jim Reidy. I'm the founder of Addiction Treatment Group and also the director of intervention services at BriteLife Recovery. I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, and I've been sober for 17 years. March 4th, 2006 is my sobriety date. And I had a friend of mine by the name of Phil Kelly, who was an interventionist, and he and I attended certain meetings together, and he was the person that brought me into this realm and thought, by knowing me for years prior to getting into this, that I would be a good fit for families and guiding them and educating them in this process. What exactly I do as an interventionist is I come into people's lives, I come into their homes, and I affect positive change. I show them a different way. I show them that they're trying desperately to save their loved one, but they're not doing it in the proper fashion. And what we do is we break it down from top to bottom and start over, hit the reset button. The intervention is usually needed when all other rational, logical processes have not worked. You're on bended knee begging your loved one to change, to try and change, to look at things differently, and they're not. Many times families call, their first thoughts are that they can maybe, if they garner enough information or just connect with the interventionist, that maybe they can do this on their own. You need somebody that's done this before. You need somebody that can spearhead this and hold your hand during this process. People want to protect their loved one. They want to make sure that they're doing the absolute best thing they can. They don't want to ever make a really hard situation, a bad situation, worse. No one's ever been upset or unhappy with the fact that they've done an intervention. Not once. In my career of over 10 years, not one person has ever said, I wish we didn't do that. Because no matter what, it's exposure. No matter what, it's showing the family that the genie's out of the bottle, this part of the process has started, and they can all move, everyone can start to move forward. What I want people to know is that I truly care, that this is a passion for me. This is just not a 9-to-5 job, that this is something I put my heart and soul into, and that each and every family, I know how much they're depending on me. I know how much they're putting in my hands and in this process hands. You know, that's the be all end all. That's where I live and breathe. And I want people to know that when they reach out to me, that no matter what, they're gonna get 100% of all the education and experience I have over the last decade. There's no better feeling in the world than a mom calling you 2 weeks later, a month later, that there's such a drastic change in my child. There's such a beautiful spirit about them. It's coming back. And I was just a small part of that, but I know I'm a part of it. And that really matters. That love, that feeling that, you know, on that day was probably the worst day of some of their lives. But now today, it was probably the most freeing day of their lives.